Imagine something unusual. You wake up tomorrow morning, but something has changed. There are no rules anymore, no traffic signals, no laws, no restrictions. Everyone can do whatever they want. At first, it might sound exciting. Total freedom, no limits, no authority. But now imagine driving on a busy road. Cars are coming from every direction. No traffic lights, no stop signs. Everyone is moving at the same time. Suddenly, chaos appears. Accidents happen. Arguments begin. Confusion spreads everywhere. This simple thought experiment reveals something important. Rules may feel restrictive, but without them, life quickly becomes unpredictable. So the real question is not whether rules limit freedom. The real question is why rules exist in the first place. The answer lies in the hidden logic of how societies function. Human beings value freedom. We want the ability to choose our actions, to follow our goals, to live life on our own terms. But there is a problem. When millions of people share the same space, complete freedom becomes complicated. Every person has different desires, different needs, different priorities. Imagine a city where nobody follows driving rules. Each driver chooses their own system. Some drive fast, some drive slowly, some ignore intersections, some stop randomly. Soon the entire system collapses. The same logic applies to many parts of society: business, education, public safety. Without shared rules, cooperation becomes extremely difficult. That is why societies create systems to guide behavior. For example, traffic systems like the London Underground or city road networks rely on strict coordination rules so millions of people can travel safely every day. Rules transform chaos into order. Another hidden benefit of rules is trust. Think about everyday interactions. You walk into a store, you expect fair prices, you expect the product to work, you expect the transaction to be honest. Why do you feel confident about that? Because society has rules that protect these exchanges. Laws against fraud, consumer protections, business regulations. These systems make cooperation possible between people who have never met before. Imagine a world without these protections. Every purchase would feel risky, every agreement uncertain, every deal dangerous. Trust would disappear quickly. Rules create predictability, and predictability allows strangers to cooperate peacefully. Small groups can function with fewer formal rules. Families, friend circles, small communities. These groups rely on personal relationships and shared understanding. But as societies grow larger, informal agreements are no longer enough. Cities contain millions of people. Countries contain hundreds of millions. Global networks connect billions. To manage this complexity, societies build formal systems of rules. Governments, courts, institutions. For example, organizations like United Nations create international guidelines that help countries cooperate and avoid conflict. Without such structures, global coordination would become extremely difficult. Rules allow large populations to function as a single organized system. They align expectations, they reduce conflict, they make complex societies possible. So here is the hidden logic behind why society needs rules. Rules are not simply about control, they are about coordination. They help millions of individuals share the same space safely. They create trust between strangers. They transform chaos into order. Without rules, even simple daily activities would become unpredictable. Driving to work, buying food, running businesses, building communities, everything would become harder. Of course, rules must also evolve. Societies change, technology changes, human needs change. Good systems adapt to new realities, but the core idea remains the same. Rules are not the opposite of freedom. They are the foundation that makes freedom possible. Because when clear rules exist, people know what to expect. They can cooperate, they can build systems, they can create progress. And once you see this hidden logic, you start understanding why rules are not just limitations. They are the invisible structure holding society together. If you enjoy discovering the hidden logic behind society, human behavior, and everyday systems, make sure to subscribe, because once you begin noticing these patterns, you start seeing the world in a completely different way.